Let's plant our flag presented by DraftKings. The crown is yours. Kendra, get us started. What are you looking at?
I had two options for this. I didn't know if either of you would be thinking the same thing as me. I only have two bets in for the week so far. I'm probably only going to put in four or so. So half my bets are already in, but
The
I'm going to go
captain of
with the
discipline, by
Commander.
the way. Kendra does this every single week. I've started seeing your betting patterns. Kendra's red hot, by the way. So for all of you on YouTube that talk shit every week, stick it because she's hotter than all of us. So job well done by you. But it's
Thank
discipline.
you.
I envy your discipline because I feel like I have a bloated sheet every single week. But anyway, what are the games you're
Um,
looking at?
I think I'm going to go with the Commanders, getting 2.5 points against the Dolphins. This Dolphins team is just so ass. I don't know where. I guess they got a little bit of the GM bump, but this Commanders team is bad, but they're not as bad as this Dolphins team, even with the injuries. The Dolphins, I just keep expecting week after week for them to go belly up and just throw the season away because like I said last week, they didn't do anything to make themselves better this season or next season. They didn't sell off. They didn't fire the coach. They haven't benched anybody. I guess you could maybe call it the Tyreek Hill bump because he's no longer a cancer on the field while he's running around out there being a jackass. But still, this Commanders team getting points, don't care that it's in Miami. They just got beat, what, 44-22.
It's in
So that
Madrid. It's
falls
in
into,
Madrid.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it is in Madrid. This is the Madrid game. But still, regardless, neutral field, and you're going to give me 2.5 points, even better. Let's get after it. I like it.
Yeah, the I was looking at the Commanders as a possible teaser leg, getting them up to 8.5. I do not trust the Dolphins to string together performances like this, especially when they're not playing the underdog role. I feel like it would be Commanders or pass for me. I don't like these international games. This is our last one, by the way, so we don't have to worry about that moving forward once we're done with Commanders and Dolphins.
Did you guys
Stuckey,
see the Terry McLaurin jokes about him wanting to just go for a vacation?
yeah, well, I would. I'm sure he's going to enjoy himself in Spain. He doesn't have to worry about playing a football game.
Because he's in Spain without the S, baby.
Stucky, what about you?
What a miserable game, by the way.
Yeah, awful. We never give the overseas crowd good games. So, well, Colts Falcons was decent.
They
Yeah.
deserve it. Stop taking home games away. I hate the abroad crap. I feel like Napoleon Dynamite when I'm just like, no, go find your own league, go find your own teams. Stop taking home games away. It takes away revenue. It takes away like jobs from local people. I hate this crap abroad. Leave me alone. I don't care if I sound woke.
I'm gonna go with the Vikings plot -3 at home. I believe it's still -3. I like this Bears team has been like number one, their defense is still horrendous. And especially without Gordon and Johnson, they can't stop the run. They can't really do anything. And this Vikings defense, they will get pressure. They will fluster Williams into mistakes. I just think this is a good spot to sell on the Bears. I mean, if you look at the Bears, their wins. So their last, let's just look at their last, all their wins this year. They beat the Cowboys. It's a really good spot at home. CeeDee Lamb went down in that game. Then they beat the Raiders by one. I mean, they got outgained by, I don't know, 200 yards, 3 yards per play in that game. They beat the Commanders by one. Got a couple fumbles in that game. We know how bad the Commanders have been this year. They beat the Saints. They lost to the Ravens with Tyler Huntley. Then they beat the Bengals on a walk-off, and they easily should have lost to the Bengals. Then they beat the Giants. Probably should have lost that game. Needed a crazy comeback for 3% win probability. Like this team has played such an easy schedule, and then every week someone gets hurt. Like they've been playing so many backup quarterbacks. Like Dark gets hurt last week. They get to play Tyler Huntley. They played the Bengals with obviously with Burrow not there. They played the Saints when, the Rattler, who's since been benched. So, I mean, look at this team's schedule. I mean, since starting 0-2, they have played nothing but clowns, for lack of a better word. I mean, think about it. Raiders, Cowboys, Commanders, Saints, Bengals, Giants, and then, they got blown out by the Ravens when even without Lamar. So I think this is a good spot to sell the Bears. McCarthy with he's still doesn't look great, but this Bears defense, I mean, if the Vikings want to run it, they should be able to do that. There's going to be easy completions. And I think that the Vikings can create enough chaos with Caleb running around. I mean, Caleb's been doing this against their run game's been very good. I'll give them that. But you just watch the Bears offense with Caleb on like passing downs. It's like, and he's been playing horrendous defenses for 2 months. He's just bailing out of the pocket. Like it's almost the same play. He'll snap it, and then he's created some big plays, some explosive plays. Credit to him. But again, look at the quality of defenses. And then he just bails 180, and then he's running around for his life. So he's not been very efficient. He's been explosive, but I'm not sure that can work in Minnesota against this Flores defense. So I think there's going to be probably a lot of negative plays, and this is a Bears defense that is a lot worse than some might think because they've just benefited from so many turnovers. And if you remove those, this is a really, really poor unit due to the injuries. So, yeah, I like the Vikings to bounce back. We just said the Jets, the Bears are the anti-Jets. The Jets are -10 in turnovers. The Bears are +14, which is
The
crazy.
Bears are the only team that's 6-3 or better that has a negative point differential on the season.
Yeah, so I think it's a good spot to get. It's like a nice, comfortable game for McCarthy. And the Bears just don't have anyone who can cover the Vikings, and I think Flores and that defense will coax Williams into enough mistakes and negative plays that they can get it done at home. So I think this is just a little cheap, pretty good spot for the Vikings and like close to a must win for their season in that division.
I am going to go with the Texans -7. You can get this at
Boo.
-115 versus the Tennessee Titans. Kendra, our local Titans backer week after week. There are other bets that I like out there. I actually already have about 4 in the app right now, but this
I'm
is
just
one that
mad at the Texans and their fans. That's all.
Oh, that's true. Okay, so this isn't about Tennessee. This is about Houston. The line indicates that Stroud is not playing. So if he does, we are getting ahead of the number in a pretty drastic way. Now, I don't usually like to tempt fate with these injuries, especially with something as unknowable as a concussion. But honestly, if I'm sitting there with a -7 on Sunday with Davis Mills as the quarterback, I mean, I'm just not going to be that perturbed by it. This Texans defense is elite. The Titans can't move the football. They've turned the ball over 13 times this year. Texans defense 4th in takeaways, #1 in success rate, facing a team that's 32nd on the offensive side. Quarterback be damned. This is about the league's top defense playing the league's worst offense. 7 points is fair, and I will take my lumps if CJ Stroud is announced as out again. Our recap for the Plant the Flag games presented by DraftKings: Commanders +2.5 against the Dolphins, Vikings -3 facing the Chicago Bears, and Texans -7 against the Tennessee Titans.